it's Harad here and you are watching Daily Dice. Now today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Malteser cake. So you will need a cake mix. I've got the Devil's Food cake mix, it's a chocolate fudge one and it's Betty Crocker. I've also got the matching Betty Crocker icing, but obviously you can just use any cake mix or you can make a cake mix, and the same with the icing. You'll also need lots of Maltesers as it is a Malteser cake. You will need 2 cake tins. It doesn't matter exactly what size, it will just depend on how big you want the cake to be. I'm not exactly sure how big mine are, but just make sure there's 2 of them is the main thing. You'll also need grease-proof paper, or you could just grease it with this spray. You don't get this here, but I know in America and stuff you can get a spray to grease it. You will need 230 millilitres of water, 3 medium eggs, a wooden spoon, and a spatula spreading thing. I'm not exactly sure what the technical name for this is. And of course you will also need a large mixing bowl. I'm going to start off by pouring this cake mixture into the bowl. Just pour the whole thing in. You can use a actual mixer to mix this up, but I'm just going to use a wooden spoon. So after that you're going to get the eggs, and you can do this in a mug first if you're worried you're going to get some egg shell in the bowl, but I'm not that worried about that. So I'm just going to put all 3 eggs into the mixture, and then after that I'm going to add the water. Now I'm just going to mix it all together with my wooden spoon. Make sure you separate all the eggs up, fold it in nicely, and just keep on stirring it until it looks like a proper cake mixture. After stirring the mixture for about 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. So there should be no more lumps left in it or anything like that. Please remember to preheat your oven. For me it's 180 degrees. I will put the different temperatures down below if you've got different ovens and stuff, so I'll have all that in the comments section and stuff like that. So the next thing you need to do is you need to get your base for your baking tray thing, and just cut out the greaseproof paper so it's around the same shape. You can just turn it upside down if the base doesn't come out, but that is how I have done it. I have now tried to spread out the mixture as easily as I can between the 2 baking trays. Now I'm not going to put them in the oven for, the thing says 23 to 28 minutes, so I'm going to do them for 20 minutes and then check on them and then add on any extra time as I need to. So I left the cakes to cool inside their trays for a couple of minutes, about 5 minutes, which by the way was after a 25-minute bake in the oven, and then I took off the rest of it when it wasn't too hot anymore, and I'm just going to peel off the greaseproof paper and leave it to cool for about half an hour, maybe a bit longer. I will update you on that in a minute. I have waited 35 minutes for these cakes to cool down, as they were very hot, and if I put the icing on them straight after the oven they might slide off and stuff. So I have now got my chocolate fudge icing, which again is Betty Crocker, and I'm just going to use a big spoon and dollop some on to one of the pieces of cake. I'm going to spread it across here and then I'm going to layer the cakes, so put one on top of the other. So now it kind of looks like a massive macaroon, like the way that it's designed. And I'm just going to continue doing it as I did before, but spread it over the top of the cake, and I'm going to do it around the sides as well, just continuing to spread it, put it on with the spoon and use the knife thing to spread it around the cake as I did before with the middle, but a bit thicker than I did in the middle, because this is what the Maltesers are going to stick to, and it needs to be quite thick because the cake is quite thick as well. Okay, so I've now completely covered the cake with chocolate fudge icing, and I've put all my Maltesers onto the plate here, and I'm going to get some more chocolate fudge icing and start decorating it. So I'm going to make sure the whole spoon has some icing on it. I'm going to hold it with one hand, and with the other hand I'm just going to get a Malteser, get a bit of icing on it, and then just stick it on the side like this. I'm going to continue doing this with Maltesers around the outside of the cake, leaving quite a big gap between them because I'm not sure exactly how many I've got and how well that's going to measure. So I'm just going to do them in little blobs like that and see how far around the cake I get. Okay guys, so this is what the end result should look like. If you have any Maltesers left, please put them around the sides. I unfortunately did not have enough Maltesers to do that. I also did need to get some more to actually finish this. So just remember, if you're doing this, to have quite a lot of Maltesers. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry the camera is currently really shaky. That's because I'm holding it instead of leaning it against something. Thank you so much for watching. This was Daily Dice. See you next week again on Saturday. Bye!